As you can tell by the glorious flashing colors in front of you, we're playing Tony Hawk's Pro... Wait, no, that's not what this is.
It's not Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Don't you come here and disrespect.
I'm sorry.
Like that.
No, we're playing Jet Set Radio Future.
The best game ever made.
It's one of Chris's favorite things.
Ever in existence.
And I really like the stylization and the general concept of it. I'm not good at the game, but I enjoy it. So, we're here. We're playing it.
We are playing this game. All right, and this game is the best game. You know, okay, so on Xbox 360s, we're playing the game on Xbox 360 where I have to use Xbox 360 controller. That is turned off on me.
Oh, no.
You know, original Xbox controllers didn't have batteries. They had cords, and they were also like as big as...
Now, for you children out there, I know the idea of a corded controller seems archaic, but we definitely had them.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only ones I'm used to. I mean, really and truly, even right now, the corded controller is like what you want if you want to do anything worth a damn as far as like inputs. Because, you know, when you play on a wireless controller, well, as a fighting game player, playing on a wireless controller is shitty because your inputs will come out actually slower.
Yeah, they got that delay because of the radio or the Bluetooth.
Yep. Every single time the game starts, the controller turns off.
This is...
Man, I'm loving Xbox. I wish Xbox wasn't a piece of shit.
Are the batteries dead?
That's why I never owned an Xbox right there. I mean, I never owned an Xbox 360.
Don't touch the battery door.
Okay, so I never owned an Xbox 360. All right, cool. So we're good to go. This is what controller works. All right, now, what do you know about this game?
Very little. School me.
All right, so this game is about some street toughs that have really weird faces and mannerisms. And what they basically are out here doing is disrespecting the police. That's what this whole game is about, essentially. And the police not liking it.
Fuck the police, disrespect your surroundings?
Essentially, yeah.
All right.
And so you're a gang. And I use gang loosely, but that's what you are. You're a gang of skaters. And you basically just go and paint shit. And the cops get mad, and then they chase you with tanks and, you know, attack helicopters because that's rational. And you spray those with spray paint and they explode. And that's the game. Until they like get later on when, you know, you start adding in.
I'm sorry, did you just say they explode?
Yeah, they explode. They blow up. People die in this game. But like, nobody important dies in this game. Actually, I don't think anybody dies in this game, to be honest with you.
Why does the paint make the helicopters explode?
I mean, isn't that how it works in real life?
If you were like painting their cockpit window and then they lost control and flew into something, that would be one thing I could get behind that.
Right.
But it's just like Aqua Teen Hunger Force style. There, you know, it explodes for no reason.
I mean, it explodes for a reason.
Because you painted it.
Because you spray painted it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure
this game is fully grounded in logic.
Yeah, I'm understanding everything. This is making perfectly good sense to me. I'm sorry I questioned it.
Yeah, you really got to get a grasp on reality, guy.
Yeah.
And so that's the game. Now later on in the game, they like add like some crazy stuff, like, you know, demon records and cops in teddy bear suits for some reason or another. But, you know, whatever. Like, that's just part of it. And so that's this whole game. Now, also, there's other gangs by different names. They all have different styles. You being the GGs are like just a jack of all trades guys. You just accept any douchebag on the street that like decides he wants to skate, and they join your crew. But there's like actual other crews designated to other parts of Tokyo, and the first parts of the game is you just basically fucking with them and not the police. The police are just there getting involved, but it's really about them. And that's the game. And it's the best game ever because of it. Because the soundtrack is outrageously good. And the gameplay is pretty good. I mean, it's an Xbox game. And so
it can only be so good.
It can only be so good, right?
Yeah,
but that was the real mistake. They should have ever put this on Xbox. I still am sad about the day that this game came on Xbox. And they came out with the first game on Dreamcast, which was very similar. In fact, this game, this game is more of a reimagining of the Dreamcast game. That's why it's called Jet Set Radio Future, and it's the same dudes except they look different.
Yeah, I mean, I played Jet Grind Radio when I was quite small.
So they basically just most of the characters' names are the same, but not all of them, right? Not all of them. Like the dude here, the main guy, the leader of the GGs, is technically a guy named Tab, right? In the original ones, but in this one, he's named Corn because I don't know why. I don't know why he's named Corn. Right, Gum's still named Gum, and Beat is still named Beat. Like, well, a lot of people know Beat, right? They don't know like probably the other ones, but Beat and Gum are like the ones that Sega puts in shit.
It's like the mascots of the game.
They're like the mascots, even though the leader is neither. Right, the leader of the GGs is neither, but Beat is like the all-arounder, and Gum is the chick. And Gum also has like perpetual panty shot going on, so people like that.
Corn kind of looks like Corn, so.
Yeah, Corn is real. Corn is my dude. A lot of them are dudes, but then there's not. And then you got this dude right here. His name is Professor K. All right, and he does this. He does this thing right here. Man, look at the face graphics. Good grief.
Yeah, every time I play Platoon, I think about this game because they kind of ripped a little bit of the vibe.
Yeah, I agree. This game did it like obviously better because it was the original, but it's one of the cool things about Splatoon. I just can't get around the Squid Kid thing. But this game has a certain style that games just don't have nowadays. It's cultural because, you know, like people don't skate around and graffiti sides of buses as often nowadays.
Yeah,
and like
which is a damn shame. If you're listening to this and you're out there and you have the capability to go out and skateboard graffiti the side of a bus, we're not telling you should, but it would be a lot cooler if you were.
Listen, that's an expression of it, you know what I'm saying? As long as they're not doing nothing, you know, violent, it's fine.
Yeah. So our producer gave me that. Why are you telling the kids to spray paint things? Look, but you know.
Now they're all wrapped up in their own little territorial tug of war.
This game is the best.
The hottest team at the moment is the GG.
He has like such a fire dance, right? But he like, don't be fooled, he's a piece of garbage. I hate him.
A real cool lady who leads a trail of broken hearts wherever she goes. And let's not forget their leader,
the boy. Dude, if I like had Corn's clothes, I would just wear them every fucking day, like in real life. But you know, I don't, so I can't.
I think we could find you Corn's outfit.
I mean,
we could go to some thrift stores. We can make this happen for you.
Like, this is a risk. It's true. I can get her to make it for me. I could. But see, the thing about it, like another thing that's ridiculous about this game is just like how ridiculous the Rococo police are. Right? You're skating around, and like sometimes you're not even doing anything. Like, I know you've seen me do that before. I'll just sit there and do it like subconsciously. His hands are so fucking big. But like,
I have seen you do this several times.
So like, the Rococo police, they just like they escalate way too quickly. Like, I think, you know, I know you play like Grand Theft Auto, right? Where like you're walking and you bump into a dude and you're getting like 2 stars.
Yeah.
Like, you're skating down the street and then the whole street is barricaded off, and there's a dude with a rocket launcher that shows up. Hey, kid, stop skating, or I'm going to kill you. All right, so we never play with Yoyo. I will never play with Yoyo. Playing with Corn. I have a like a vendetta against Yoyo, because Yoyo in the first game, like, is real garbage looking. He's like Yoyo in the first game is like a smushed up Austin Powers on wheels, literally. He looks real stupid. His glasses don't look like this, right? What does his glasses look like? Yeah, his glasses don't look like this. I mean, he just looks like a stretched out version of himself now. But like the Dreamcast was even worse on the graphical side, so he was just squished.
He looks really dumb, yeah.
I hate Yoyo. He's fucking trash. I mean, his dance, fire. All right, you know, shoes, fire. Pants, outfit, clean. Him,
Something about his face.
yeah, you can just feel the bitch coming off of him.
Yeah, it's like he's made of bitch.
I hate him so much. And he's technically the main character of this game,
Huh.
which I don't like. But there's no main character.
Well, you know.
So that's what you do in this game. It literally never deviates from that, and that's the best part about it. It doesn't try to be like, you know, something deeper. It just gets more ridiculous every single time. Now, as I said before, I suck ass at platformers. This like doesn't like, I don't know if it's like, you know, psychological in my hands or my brain or whatever. This doesn't register as a platformer to me in any fashion, even though it's hella platformery. I can do literally everything in this game.
I like how when like extra stuff happens on screen, it's like just a huge frame rate drop.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's an Xbox 360 emulating an Xbox game. It can't handle it. Yeah, look at that. Look at them. Look at that. Let's slow down. All right, thing about this game, you get the notebook, right? Once you clear all the graffitis in the notebook, you get these challenges, and the challenges are really arbitrary and weird. I wish I could move the map. Well, I guess I can't. Whatever. So it's some really just odd stuff, but you get graffiti souls for doing it, and when you get the graffiti souls, you get more graffiti. And the graffiti in this game was actually made by graffiti artists, because this is when people, you know, cared. What the fuck was that?
This is when people, you know, care.
What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, somebody took the whole goddess off of the thing. I forgot about that. All right, graffiti souls, how you get more graffiti and how you basically get more characters. I need to find actual places to spray. Now, in the first game, if you remember the first game, you actually did the motions to get the graffiti on. In Xbox, they're like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna make the stages bigger, and we're gonna give you like a whole lot more places to spray, but we're not gonna make it to where you have to, you know.
Yeah, I remember having to like put inputs in.
Yeah, you're gonna move your stick and all this other extra shit.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
But, you know, it's better for it.
Yeah, I'm digging the whole just it happening thing.
Oh yeah, it's good, man. Good. Then it's just a jam. Fuck me.
Oh no.
The controller died. The battery pack keeps coming out of the back, folks.
But I got a wire controller somewhere.
Oh, maybe going to wired, guys. See,
See, this is why you always go wired.
Wired is quality. This is a PSA.
And we've got our producer behind us rummaging through a giant box of controllers. Disregard
I
that.
know I got one here somewhere.
It's in here somewhere. You hear that?
Yeah, they still have wired. You know, they still have wired controllers for like common systems. Like even right now, when I bought my Switch originally, it had a wired controller.
I have a wired controller with my Switch. It just isn't very good. It's very upsetting because I don't know, it just feels weird. The button press itself, it doesn't click in a satisfying way. It's, I don't know,
More weird than the
kinda funky.
Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons feel like shit, dude.
I like the Joy-Cons. I'm a big fan of the Joy-Cons.
I mean, I can't really say much. I used to play, you know, Smash Brothers Brawl. I played that game, and when I played some Brawl, I used to play with the Wiimote, like separated. So I used to have the little hand stick or whatever in one hand. The nunchuck. I used to have the nunchuck, and I used to have the controller in the other. It was fucking awful. But I used to beat people. But like, the Joy-Cons feel like really. Now I know I'm playing the Xbox, right? And the Xbox controller is fucking massive and unwieldy, and
you could injure someone. You could bludgeon someone to death.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people in the like that. Not a lot of people, but like some of the people that would be watching, that some of you guys that might be watching this, might not even have experienced what it is to like hold the worst controllers ever. And like the Xbox original controller was trash.
Oh my
And
god.
then like
The very first one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
The Duke, I have 2 of them in here somewhere.
And don't forget about everyone's favorite thing, the I mean, people love it because nostalgia glasses are tight as fuck and you can't take them bitches off. But the N64 controller was an abomination.
It was terrible.
Like it was a bomb. It was an N, right? Yeah, it was an action. No, a W. It was a W.
Well, you want
Wait.
to talk about abominations?
It's an awful controller. And but I can say this: it never disconnected on you.
That's true. So Sid has whipped out a wired Xbox 360 controller for us to plug into the console, but
Somebody made a
Yo, what the hell?
arcade
Yo, this thing is still.
cabinet and super glued that mount to the back of it so it would mount to the arcade cabinet.
The fuck?
so there's just like a giant mount super glued to the back of the controller.
It's a whole ass tube just sitting here. Like, all right. I mean, as long as it don't get in, it shouldn't get in the way.
Here's the thing, I don't know if it works.
Man, I'm hoping it works.
I've never used these.
I mean, super glue shouldn't stop it from working. I remember, back in the day, we had the tried and true old school afterglows. The afterglow sucked. Didn't nobody want the afterglow, but let me tell you, the afterglow got you through the day. You want to play a game, the afterglow did it. All right, cool. All right, so this does work.
Don't get mad if they start glitching up.
The afterglow?
Know that.
Oh, nah, dude, I'm good. Like, I mean, it's an Xbox. I actually expect it to break at any moment.
Yeah, at any given point.
Yeah, right.
This could just stop.
It's-
Every second that you continue to watch this, just be grateful that it didn't crash, because it is an Xbox.
The Xbox decided to deny it anymore. All right, so after, if I remember this correctly. So after this stage, now one thing about this game, by the way, you can't just sit here like a dingus and waste your spray cans. There are infinite. I don't think there's a finite amount of spray cans because that'd be dumb. But like in later stages, it becomes like an issue to get them. So I try not to just press the button haphazardly because you can just press it and not be spraying shit. Now there's cool ways to do things and then there's effective ways to do things in this game. I'll be doing them both.
I'll be doing them both. So, what you mean to tell me is that you're going to try to have a well-rounded experience?
I'm gonna attempt. Like there's some cool shit, right? Oh yeah, another baller thing about this game, right? The soundtrack is continuous because it's a radio station, right? So it just changes songs. Oh, this bitch right here. This is Beat. Anybody that doesn't know Beat don't know Sega. Beat is like Sonic's best friend in Sonic Unleashed. He was the dude that gave you the Chaos Emerald, I think, in the second game. Beat was born on Knuckles Island with him and Dr. Eggman, I think that was his name. It's Dr. Eggman. And they're the ones that terrorized Sonic all the time. That's the reason why Sonic is always so mad, because he doesn't have skates like Beat. And that's why they made Shadow, right? Because Shadow is like, man, I don't want shoes. He got skates instead. And so that's how Shadow got skates. Oh no, fucked it up. All right.
So this is set in the same universe as Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, man. No, like the Beat is the concept of Shadow the Hedgehog, right? Shadow the Hedgehog, like, see, because the Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't have shoes. He has skates. That's why he's able to be as fast as Sonic. Come here, girl. So it all really ties together. I mean, when you look at it objectively, they're all pretty great games. They tie the lore in so good. And so the only reason I don't like Beat is because he's actually faster than Shadow, and that is weird, right? Because I feel like they should be the same speed. Like Knuckles is pretty quick, but Beat. And so the nerf
I
Beat.
don't know enough about any of this to know if you're fucking with me or not.
I'm dead serious. Like, because like I remember they decided that like it was a joke in Sega All-Star Racing that Beat was too fast for Shadow, and so they put Shadow in a car, right? So he can catch up with Beat, and Beat was also in a car, so he could slow down for Shadow, you know? So it was really just a crazy thing going on there. The connection between the two characters is very obvious. I'm not sure how you don't see it yourself.
No, it's starting to come together for me. I'm starting to get it.
And I'm pretty sure Sonic's in this game somewhere. When you go to Station Square, he's there, and Knuckles is there as well. So I haven't seen Amy or Tails in this game, but I'm pretty sure they're in like the third game. Look, that didn't come out.
If you just started this by saying we're gonna play a rare unknown Sonic the Hedgehog game today, then I would have been totally on board. You didn't have to wiggle it in this weird way.
Oh, no, I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't want to like turn you off. Or first,
Yeah.
I got a race Beat, and I don't think it's impossible because he's really fucking fast, right? You know, Beat is a really fast character. Like I picked Corn, who is definitely not as fast, but I haven't unlocked Shadow yet, so it doesn't matter.
So when do we find some chows?
Chows actually do exist in this game, but you have to get to Chill Street where they have like really slow skates starting off, but they also fuck no, that's the wrong way. Oh no.
No.
Xbox, please. Hold up, bitch. Nah, we're not having this.
Oh, he's getting serious.
Fuck him. Fuck Beat. Damn it.
Oh no.
Man, this controller though is really good. Fuck Beat though. He ain't doing shit. I ain't losing the Beat. Literally ever. I will never lose a Beat.
Look at you go.
Fuck him. Like really fuck him. He tried to take Shadow's spot and I don't like that. Shadow's my favorite Smash character. Yeah, bitch. I don't even know where he is. I don't even know where that bitch is, but fuck him, I don't care. Yeah. You know, just already see, like, how do you think they can just, like, do backflips, like, clean off the ground? Oh, no. Right? Hold up, man, come on.
It's because they're hedgehogs?
They are hedgehogs. Like, they're hedgehogs in, like, people skin. It's like a reimagining, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how that works out.
Man.
One thing about this game that's weird is that there's people fucking everywhere just standing in the middle of the street. Like, they don't do anything. Like, this is before, like, I guess Grand Theft Auto where they had folks moving. But I feel like they still had, like, games where they had people moving. But the people in Jet Set Radio,
they're literally just like hanging
there.
out, checking stuff out.
Yeah, literally. Hey. Okay, you ain't guys. I'm tougher than that. No one cares, Beat. Get the fuck out of my face.
Beat has joined you.
I hate Beat. All right, then the cops get upset.
Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of
See this shit?
Hill.
I think you should play as Beat, man.
Dude,
I think you should play as Beat and get over your hatred.
I literally would rather play with myself.
You gonna play as Yoyo instead?
Damn. I'll play a Beat.
All right, see? You're gonna come to terms with this today. You're gonna battle this.
See what I'm saying? It's this dude skating. It's the whole squad. The whole squad. So what you do is you mess their clothes up and they get mad about it.
Do it.
See? This is literally all you do to them. They're the worst cops ever. They ain't got no guns. They just like touch you. They really just grab you, right? And they're like, hey, stop that.
You made his clothes look dope.
That's true.
That's something you would buy in the mall now.
Now they get smart later on. They start like having armor.
Start spraying their clothes with paint thinner beforehand.
Get off me, damn. Dude. Now see, you can die in this game. It's a real thing. I have a health bar, and each character has like a fuck you, bitch. Like each character has a like different health stat. Now this came out in the old time, so there's 3 black people in this game. All right,
In the old time?
in the old time,
In the long, long ago?
in the long ago, And so there's 3 black people, and then the black people consist of an in shape black guy with no shirt on, right? And then a big old black dude with ginormous hands. This dude's hands is like the size of my whole body, and he has a boombox on his head. And then a black chick who
Shibuya Terminal has been covered in
is admittingly not as good as she. Okay, not counting Dr. K. You know what I'm saying? You can't skate with him, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Let's switch this
Shibuya
bitch.
Terminal and
let me just make sure that I'm following you here.
that stuff up with
You're saying that this game came out a long time ago, so that's why there's not many black characters in it.
There are not many good black characters in it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, can we discuss the game that we play still to this day, League of Legends,
no.
that has
All right, so
almost no black?
Senna is a great black character.
Yeah,
And she's
okay.
new.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Right.
But, you know, all the other ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Lucian? Nah. I mean, I guess.
First of all, I love Lucian. I won't have you
as a
shit talk
character,
Lucian.
as a League of Legends champion, Lucian's all right,
Lucian's dope.
but
Dude.
he's just a black dude with 2 guns and too much damage.
This is Shibuya Terminal, the city's
But my
biggest
point being,
stop dance party. Let's
that came out
join and cover
far more recently than
Well, I
this.
mean,
graffiti.
Black people that come out now, like they're better about like not having really stereotypical black. So look at these dudes; they're not doing nothing. They're literally standing here on the street doing jack squat.
Aw, they're dressed so well though.
Man, Beat, you look so stupid. The thing about Beat is he's not even like the thing. I hate Beat too because he's not even a bad character.
Damn, it's Poison Jam.
Poison Jam.
Yeah, can we play as that guy?
Oh, yeah, you can. All right, unlocking him is a bitch though, right? So fuck him until like way later.
Behind all this?
What, dude? You don't want to be the claw?
No, dude, Poison Jam in this game are like cool as hell, but in the original game they were butt ass ugly. Like they actually wore the mask because they were ugly, like mind control dudes. This game, they're raw. Fucking Poison Jam. But like you got all kinds of weird ass bands. I got not bands. Fuck.
Gangs?
Gangs in this that cover all kind of archetypes that were popular back then, including the Rolling Stones.
Like the band?
Yeah, this is a bunch of dudes. You know,
The Rolling Stones. You said that with a fun cadence.
there's like, you know, Rapid 99 who were like these Asian chicks in like bloomers.
Is there a goth group?
Yes, they're called the Love Shockers.
Oh, yeah.
They got their heart broke too many times, now they hate men and everybody.
Okay.
You got Poison Jam. The Love Shockers and Poison Jam were the first 2 in the original game, but Love Shockers were real late game for some reason in future. Poison Jam is still fucking Poison Jam, so it's just they're just gonna keep doing the same shit that they've been doing.
Ooh. Way to go, Clayton.
But you know, I feel like I really want this game remade or just another one, right? But I just don't think, as much as I love the game, right? And this game has a really good following, a cult following at bare minimum, right? I don't think the gamers of this generation could actually appreciate this game.
Yeah, I was just thinking about like my nephews, for example. They're super into video games. But I don't think they would like this.
No, I don't think they would. The games were just, I mean, not trying to sound like grandpa, but the games were a little different back then. They just, you know, worked. I don't know, they just weren't so servicey. Game services. Basically.
Yeah, there's a lot of hand-holding in games these days. And there was not nearly as much hand-holding back in the day.
They're like, hey man, go do this.
Why? Well, figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out was a big thing back then. This game isn't even hard. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This game is kind of hard.
Well, that brings us to the conclusion of our first installment here of Jet Set Radio Future. And I believe we're going to keep going with this.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is one I don't have many requests. This is one of my favorites. So.
All right. I guess if we're doing that one thing that I'm really excited about that we're not gonna say anything about, then I guess it's totally fine that we're gonna do this. Everybody's gonna be happy.
Get the dance, punk. I command it. Do it.
Good stopping point. All right. We love you guys. Try not to shit on yourselves.
Hey, y'all take it easy.